Hello everybody, this is 2Coffee and today we are going to be talking about The Forest. If you haven't had a chance to see this game yet, it is on Steam. It is a survival, open world, horror, psychological, crafting, really fantastic game. Now, like I said, it's still in early access and it costs $15, but let me tell you, every penny of that will be well spent. So you start off as this father with your son, just flying in an airplane, and then it crashes. And you don't know why, you don't know what's going on, turbulence happens, blah, 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 down on the ground, everybody's dead, everything's fine, and you wake up to this big, angry, covered in red guy dragging your son away. So your first thought is, oh fuck, I best go get my kid, right? No, that's not what you do. No, you go off and explore, and you go into caves, and you build shelters, and you fight cannibals, and you hunt, and you do a lot of other things that are not finding your son, because it's not pertinent. But speaking of your son, the plot is absolutely fantastic. I won't give away any spoilers, but I will tell you that as you're traversing the island, going through all the different areas that it has a snowy top mountain. Of course, you're surrounded by oceans because you have crash landed on an island. There's caves to explore. There's the forest, name of the game, and all these different places to explore. As you go through those places, you find different things that will give you more of an idea of what's going on the island. Like I said before, you fight these cannibals, natives, whatever you want to call them, real creepy dudes that come in a whole spectrum of kinds and differentiations. You have your basic runners, and then you have the cannibals that have been able to use weapons that are made out of the skulls of the dead passengers from the plane, right? Super cool. And you also have mutants, and these scary motherfuckers have way more limbs than they're supposed to, and they sometimes don't have mouths, but that does not stop them from making the creepiest noise that you've ever heard in your fucking life. You get to fight these guys, and they come in waves, and they come in troops, they come singular, but they're always prowling around. And as you traverse through the game, the plot thickens, and you find out some secret things about the island, and some people that have already come there before and may have befallen the same fate that you had. Ton of crafting in this game, really fantastic. It's still in early access, so we're hoping that they add even more. But as far as replayability goes, I've already put 100 hours into it. And that's just with the crafting and the not looking for my son and the fighting cannibals and the not looking for my son. You know, you can make all these different kinds of weapons. And then on top of that, you can build, you have this custom craft ability where you can build buildings the way you want to. Now, we're not talking Minecraft here. You know, we're talking more Ark Survival-ish type kind of game without you having to shit yourself. Basically. You can build all sorts of things. You can build rafts on the water, you can build giant fortresses, you can make a tiny little shanty, you can do whatever you want. You can deforest the whole forest if you really want to, and you kind of need to. You can have tree regrowth on or off. Be wary though, because trees can grow through your homes, whatever, right? The pros of this game are that it has an amazing plot line that you should play and figure out. Really fantastic crafting, really well done crafting, enjoyable. You know, your structures can take damage or you can turn damage off. It's kind of cheating. You can build defensive walls. You can build these things called effigies where you basically kill cannibals, take their heads and stick them on a spike and then set them on fire to keep the other cannibals away. It doesn't really work in my experience. You could also build 5-story mansions, which we're working on our 3rd story right now. You know, we're not living big. We don't need 5. Whatever. It's got a lot of reasons why you would want to shell out the $15 to be able to have an early access game that is what an early access game should be. When you pay for a game, a lot of people don't want to buy early access anymore because you're paying for a game and it's not complete, it's not even done enough to enjoy. I can go ahead and reassure you that this game is done enough for you to get a ton of playtime out of it, and best part, it's multiplayer. Your friends can buy the forest and you guys can go and craft and build and not look for your son together. Doesn't that sound fun? Now, there are some cons to the game. I won't say that there's not. Cons, my biggest qualm with it, and what I see a lot of people being upset about, are the glitches in the game. It's still early access, that's to be expected, but the glitches can vary from mind-numbingly aggravating, where you can't use a bow and arrow for half the goddamn game, all the way up to hilarious, where a dead body of a cannibal goes racing around your camp and making growling noises but not inflicting any damage actually upon you. It's great. It's hilarious. So, if you can get past the fact that it's a little glitchy, they did just remove the ability to jump glitch up mountains. I was pissed. If you can get past the fact that it's a little bit glitchy, it's also a really enjoyable experience. I could marathon hours on this game, and I haven't been able to say that about a game in a really long time. So, it's really fantastic. It's really enjoyable. If you're looking for an open world crafting game that you can play by yourself or with friends, and you don't mind being terrified in the middle of the night when you hear a growl behind you and you see a bloody savage ready to rip your stomach out, buy The Forest. It's totally worth it. They patch it once every 9 to 10 days or so, and they're working really hard to update it in a way that it is just enjoyable for everybody. They listen to everybody's critiques and complaints and compliments, and they all work that into what you guys want. They just introduced a brand new weapon to the game. I won't tell you what it is because you really just need to play it for yourself. I really hope that you guys get the chance to enjoy this game. It is a really fantastic game. Like I said, $14.99 on Steam. It's called The Forest. It's really fantastic. And if you want to take my word for it, you totally should buy it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.